Okay, these are your notes on pronouns, and so you need to use these notes to fill in your note sheet for lesson 1. Okay, here's our learning target. For this unit, I want you to be able to use the correct pronoun according to its case in a sentence. Okay, so we're talking about what is a pronoun, what is its case, how do I know if I'm using the correct one in this lesson today. Okay, let's fill in our blanks. A pronoun is a word that's used in place of a noun or pronoun. So write the word in place of on your note sheet in your first blank. So let's think about it. Just for a minute, you don't have to write this down, but I want you to replace the underlined word with a pronoun. So number 1, Miss House called roll at the start of class. Number 2, I borrowed a pencil from Max yesterday. And number 3, I forgot to bring my phone to school today. How could you say these same sentences but not say Miss House or Max or my phone? Think about it. Maybe for number 1, you might say she called roll at the start of class. For number 2, I borrowed a pencil from him yesterday. Number 3, I forgot to bring it to school today. Those are pronouns. In the English language, when we don't want to say the same noun over and over again, we can replace it with a pronoun. Now, we classify these personal pronouns in different ways. I'm just going to talk through this real quick. You don't have to write any of this down, but I just want you to think about it. Okay? We classify pronouns in person. You have first-person pronouns. That's the person speaking, like I. Think about first-person point of view. If you have a narrator that's first person, they use I. Second-person pronouns are the person being spoken to. A second-person pronoun is always the word you. I want you to go to the office. I want you to pick up your pencil. I want you to remember this. Who are you talking to? Second person. And then the third person is the person spoken about. Did you see what she was wearing? She's a third-person pronoun. The teacher talked about them later. So it's the person being spoken about. We use third-person pronouns. That's why third-person point of view, we don't know the internal thought to one character because you're talking about all the characters. Okay? Pronouns are also classified by number, singular or plural. So we might talk about, do we need a plural pronoun or do we need a singular pronoun? Singular pronouns like I, or he, or she. A plural pronoun, they, we. Pronouns are also classified by gender. Are they masculine pronouns? Are they feminine pronouns? Are they neutral pronouns? He would be a masculine pronoun. She would be a feminine pronoun. A neutral pronoun might be like it. Okay? And finally, this is where our learning target comes in. Pronouns are classified by case. A subject case pronoun is going to be the doer of the action. An object case pronoun or an objective case pronoun is going to be the receiver of the action. And a possessive case pronoun is going to show ownership. So let's fill in our chart. This will go in your first column where it says subject case pronouns, and make sure you line it up. These are your subject case first singular pronouns and then your plural pronouns. And make sure you line it up with first person, second person, and third person. So take just a minute and fill in your column. Pause your video if you need to, because I'm going to go on to the next screen. But make sure you have your column all filled in. You want good notes. We're going to have an open note quiz on Friday. Okay. Look below your chart. For A part, where it says pronouns are all about that case, subject case, object case, and possessive case, let's choose a subject case pronoun to complete these sentences. We or us are excited about the party. Well, if we go back and look, which is what subject case pronoun? We is the subject case pronoun. So we are excited about the party. We fits that sentence the best because it is a subject pronoun and it's working as the subject of the sentence. Now the second one's a little tricky. The birthday girl is she or her. Now you might want to pick her. Birthday girl's her. But that's not correct because we're looking for a subject case pronoun. And so I look back at my pronouns. She is one of my subject case pronouns. So she is the best choice here. And the reason it fits here is because it's following the linking verb is. Anytime you have a pronoun that follows a linking verb, you're going to pick a subject case pronoun. And that's weird and doesn't feel right to us and doesn't sound right, but that is correct. Okay, object case pronouns. Fill in your chart. Take just a minute. Make sure you're lining them up and you're putting everything in the right blank. But these are object case pronouns. These are going to be the receiver of the action. Pause the video if you need to complete your chart. Object case pronouns, like I said, are the receivers. They're never going to be in the subject of my sentence. And so let's pick the object case pronoun in these sentences. This is B part under your chart if you're circling. Mary told I or me the whole story. Mary told me the whole story. Here, me is the is the object case pronoun. If I go back and I look, me is the very first one I wrote down for object pronouns. Me is receiving the action. Here, Mary is telling me the story. I'm receiving the story. Okay? The teacher gave the paper to he or him. Well, which one's the object case pronoun? Him is the object case pronoun. Him is receiving the paper, right? And so that's why I pick him. I check my chart. Him is third person singular. There it is. It's an object pronoun. Also, another way to figure out if I need to use an object case is I need to see, do I have a subject in my sentence? Well, in this first sentence, Mary is the subject. So then I need an object pronoun being used later in the sentence. In the second sentence, teacher is the subject. So then I need an object case pronoun him to complete the sentence. Okay, finally, fill in your chart with your possessive pronouns. You have lots of possessive pronouns. Possession shows ownership, right? We toddlers, when they first can speak, they start saying, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. We like possession, and it's part of our human nature. So we need to know how to use our possessive pronouns correctly. Pause the video if you need to fill in your chart. Let's underline the possessive pronouns, and this is in C part under your chart, that are used to show ownership. That is my secret, not yours to tell. You should have underlined my and yours. Those are the pronouns that are showing ownership. Okay? I want you to pause this video or stop this video and then go and upload the whole group practice. Open that video and play it, and I'll talk you through your whole group practice until you can do it with me on the next video.